Yo, what's happening? Y'all just made million money. I'm back. How's everybody doing this 5 month? All right, man. We got another simulation, except for NBA. We're getting closer to the to the playoffs. So, man, let's start this simulation. We got the Clippers versus the Cavaliers. Yeah, it's Clippers holding that last spot in the West, and then Cavaliers are the #1 team as of now. So, hey, man, let's see who pulls this off, man. Sit back and enjoy, y'all. Let's make it happen.
Coming up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Clippers. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, this is a championship caliber team without a doubt. The best record in the Eastern Conference. They are for real. Clippers, Cavs. Tip-off coming right up. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Kawhi Leonard.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And the Clippers starting 5. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Cavaliers, at the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Leonard attacking. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Mitchell kicks to Strus. Pass to Garland. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And the dunk by Zubac.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
Now here's Allen, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Harden. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass, and he moves.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Jones. Harden looking it over. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
And that one drops.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
A moment to check out Darius Garland here. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work. 11th in free throw percentage. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Now here's Harden. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer, turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And he can't get the first one. Well, RJ, this is exactly how you want to end the season, right? Both of these teams fighting for playoff position.
It's amazing how after an entire season of games, your seeding can be determined tonight. Shows you how close things are in the NBA at any given moment.
And he's good on the second. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Leonard, no luck. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Here's Harden. Jared Allen making his last shot. Powell kicks to Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Strus against Leonard. From 11 feet away, Allen with the rebound. Cavaliers leading Pass to Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got his second bucket.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
To the middle. Here's Zubac, and it's sent back by Allen. For three, Mitchell. The Clippers grab the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Jones with the stuff.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
Mobley outside. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Outside Leonard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his fourth rebound in this one. Mitchell wide open. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Jones. Outside Leonard. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And it's tied up with that one. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Harden, that's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
For three, Hunter. It's hauled in by Dunn. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've got an 8-0 run. Harden against Garland. Now here's Harden. T right on him. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. With this pause in the action, let's show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Cavaliers, 4th.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Now, here's Garland. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now here's Leonard. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Hunter against Leonard. Over Hunter. Another one falls for the Clippers.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, it's big damn time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's go.
Okoro, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Simmons checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Garland. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And it's Mitchell missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Leonard. Okoro dishes to Garland. To stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Harden the pass to Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
That's good from Simmons.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
And the Clippers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Garland for 3. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his moves. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Harden kicks to Jones. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Eubanks. Clock at 6. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Last time out, he had 38 points. Allen finds Garland. The drive by Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
He misses the free throw.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Amir Coffey comes in for Derek Jones. Bogdanovich is checked in for James Harden. And it's done in for Ben Simmons. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Leonard looking over the floor. Zubac a screen on Hunter. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Okoro passes to Garland. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Dunn. A three-pointer, no good.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Okoro.
Nice pass right there from Garland. Love seeing that selfless attitude.
A minute 42 left to play here in the first. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And he makes both free throws. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Dunn covering. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Clippers trail by 3. Dunn left side.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He gets Zubac, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he sinks the second. Here's Jerome. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Hunter with a screen on Dunn. Here's Jerome. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Batum sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Hunter grabs the miss.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now here's Okoro. Defense is right there. The 11-footer. Hunter no good. Bogdanovich with it. Down low. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now, here's Dunn. 9 points last game out. He takes it in, and Dunn with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside, Batum. Dunn outside. Back to Batum. From the high post. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bogdanovich. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Here's Dunn. The Cavaliers making the shot. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Batum finds Bogdanovich. Here's Coffee. Lets it go with a 3. And Bogdanovich hits from deep. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jerome passes to Green. Mobley a screen on Batum. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Now Bogdanovich. 9 points in the game so far. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Brooklyn. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He did set up Zubac. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Max Strus is checked in for Javonte Green. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Powell, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Okoro passes to Jerome. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Pass to Powell. Now here's Zubac. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Powell. No good with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Now, here's Dunn. 5 points in the game. Here's Leonard. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Cleveland, Max Strus. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Strus nails both of them. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding, just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Dunn passes to Coffey. Hunter against Leonard. Six to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
The Clippers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. That free throw good from Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
He's off on the second.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Garland kicks to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Dunn. Here's Coffey. Leonard with no one around. And it falls over the rim and in. Leonard's got 15 points.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here's Mobley. 9 points in the game so far. A three from Strus. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Garland against Dunn. Outside Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight, one of the all-time great two-way players.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. Pass to Strus. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Ty Jerome. And the Clippers with a change here, too. James Harden, he's checked in for Chris Dunn.
One shot.
That free throw good from Strus.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Leonard with a screen on Garland. Leonard dishes to Powell. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Oh, the strength of Leonard. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Hunter. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Hunter with it. Back to Garland. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Now, Leonard. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. 5 to shoot. Zubac, the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Coffee. Hasn't made one yet. Zubac, a screen on Strus. They get a hand on it. Zubac kicks to Powell. Nailed from three-point land. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Strus. He's guarded close. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Please welcome to the floor, your powerhouse guest tonight.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break. The Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, they just out-muscled their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Here's Strus. 12 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. They could use a bucket. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 11.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Now Powell, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Leonard on the wing, covered by Hunter. Simmons sets a screen for Powell, inside. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Powell. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Mitchell. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Pass to Powell. Outside Leonard. Over Hunter. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Leonard missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Powell. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Clippers trail. Simmons, a screen on Garland to the middle. Simmons can't get it to go.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And here is Mitchell. Guarded by Powell. Mitchell kicks to Hunter for the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. In the corner, Harden. The 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cleveland has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Got that bucket in no time at all. 25 points for Leonard.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
.27 seconds left here in the second. Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here's Garland for three. Doesn't go for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Cleveland.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Here's Harden. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And here is Mitchell. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeAndre Hunter.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both. Here is Harden. Pass to Powell. Harden outside. Leonard against Mitchell. Leonard, no luck. Well, Cleveland shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
Jones, no luck. Harden against Mitchell. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Powell against Mitchell. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Pass to Powell. Jones with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Powell. Good D by Mitchell.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Garland against Harden. Lets a floater go. Mobley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. You look at the Clippers. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Powell kicks to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Allen.
Well, Allen has been blocking shots and denying posters his entire career.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harden kicks to Powell. Pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Launches a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell passes to Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Clippers trail by 11. Powell with it. He has 5. Jones sets the pick for Powell. Over Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Sinks the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Harden kicks to Zubac. Powell the pass to Harden. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Cleveland.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Releases from 15, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Powell in the high post. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And the rejection by Leonard. And it's Mitchell missing. Clippers trail by 16. Powell inside. Defended by Strus. And it's sent back by Allen. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. The 3 from Leonard. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Outside Garland. Now, here's Hunter. No scoring in this one. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley a screen on Dunn. Lets it go from deep. Mobley misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Jones on the wing, covered by Mobley. And Leonard gets it to go.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Over to the left wing. Garland is doubled. Here's Allen. That shot off. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Leonard. Harden trying to get open. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Leonard. Here's Mitchell. 32 points in the game. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 34.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
No good on the free throw. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And the second free throw, good. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Now here's Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got 9.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
Garland the pass to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Good, nice job down low. Mitchell's got 36.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Done outside. Now Zubac. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Leonard the pass to Dunn. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now Dunn. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Harden. That one falls. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. 38 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Harden finds Jones. Leonard inside, working on Hunter.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Pass to Mitchell, back to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Harden against Mobley. Now Leonard. Over Hunter. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Harden. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Garland dishes to Allen. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on done. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Mobley looking it over. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Hunter, and he makes good on the layup. Hunter's got his first points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
Now, GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable. Setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the small forward.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Garland. And stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Here's Coffey. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Strus has got his 4th rebound in this one. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Hunter finds Wade. Back to Hunter. To the paint. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Fires from deep. DeAndre Hunter. And that's good.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Garland against Dunn. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Hunter against Leonard. And it's Wade with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Hunter. Wade sets the pick for Hunter. Shoots over Leonard. Hunter no good. Clippers trail by 10. To the inside. It's Powell on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. Thompson, he's checked in for Dean Wade. So he gets them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Garland against Dunn. Looking to get it going. Garland, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Garland against Simmons. And it's Dunn in the corner. Over Thompson. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Dunn.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Eubanks, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Thompson. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 40 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Strus passes to Garland. Thompson dishes to Garland. Back to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Jerome. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Leonard. Hunter with some nice defense. Cleveland leading by 4. Jerome passes to Garland. Here he goes. Not going to go that time.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded. Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Garland. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Jones comes in for Leonard. And James Harden has subbed in for Amir Coffey.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He loves to show he's in control out there, and with that move, you can see how much control Mitchell has.
Now here's Powell. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Amir Coffey's checked in for Simmons. And so Jones nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Harden outside. A 3-ball. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Jerome. Mobley against Jones. There's Jerome. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. And here is Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. Harden the pass to Jones. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Allen left side. Takes the 3. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Nice positioning on the offensive boards. Allen working hard to secure that rebound.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Clippers trail by 10. Outside, Jones. Harden kicks to Zubac. Down low. Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Mobley outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Zubac finds Powell. Back to Zubac. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Floats it up there for Mobley. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Clippers trail by 9. And here's Leonard. From the line. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Leonard's got 44.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
And Allen slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Good on the second free throw.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skills.
Now, here's Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell against Powell. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 6. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Mitchell against Powell. Shoots the 3. Allen drives in. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Harden the pass to Jones. Now Zubac. Outside Leonard. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Leonard dishes to Harden. Pass to Zubac. To the inside. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Harden. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Harden draws the double. Powell, no one around him. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Mitchell passes to Garland. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Count it.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Garland against Harden. Garland attacking, and it's good for 2.
Talk about coming through for your team, right? Darius Garland with the biggest play of the night.
With the step back. Here's Leonard, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Harden against Garland. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. And the Clippers have possession. 3-point lead. Yes!
Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
And so here's Cleveland. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Timeout called, Cleveland. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Screen by Allen. Garland the pass to Mobley. No good on the 3. Harden against Garland. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us.
And you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Man, that was crazy. That was a good ass game from start to finish, man. I didn't think the Cavaliers would put it off, man. That's a upset. Sheesh. No, damn. I thought the Cavaliers would have just destroyed the Clippers, but I guess not, you know. But simulation, you never know. Maybe it's a different outcome for tonight's actual game. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching my video, supporting me. And if you don't follow me, I appreciate it if you would on my YouTube or Twitch. Millie_money. All your support counts. And again, I appreciate it. And until next time, y'all. Deuces. Oh yeah, and I'll be back later to do a baseball game, so come check that out. But all right, y'all. Deuces. Millie Money.